First of all, a massive thank you to Jake, one of my subscribers. He's a D's fan and he wanted to watch the game with his family at his home, so he gave his ticket to me. I really appreciate that, Jake, I really do. That is just an incredible thing. I didn't think I'd get a ticket to this game, but I got one. I didn't even pay for it. I kind of feel guilty for not paying for it as well, but Tech has a shared ticket option, so you press share as long as the other person has a Tech account, you email it to them, and yeah, I got a PDF with a barcode on it, so we're all good. I've also got a ticket for Carlton Sydney tomorrow. That one's not a surprise, this one is a surprise. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been exploring the Northern Territory and Queensland the last few days, and if you want to watch any vlogs, check them out, it's on this channel. I climbed Kings Canyon and I dove into the Great Barrier Reef. Those are the two vlogs that I would appreciate if you checked out, because it was very physically demanding to do both of those things, so I would appreciate the support on those vlogs. And I know other vlogs as well, but like those are the two vlogs that I mainly want you guys to see. I'm extremely unfit and somehow I climbed a long rocky mountain. I don't know how I did it still, but I did it, and there's GoPro footage. And also the Great Barrier Reef, I dove to the bottom. There's no footage of that specifically, but there is plenty of great footage there, so check that out. Those are the two vlogs that I'm really proud of, and the Great Barrier Reef, diving in there, might be the best thing I've ever done in my life. Like, experience-wise, that was amazing. But anyway, yeah, before we head off to the MCG, where I'll probably meet Kat, who's a D's fan. By the way, actually, when I started YouTube, right, I always wanted like 1 million subs or something, but I never thought I'd make it as far as 5,000 subs. Not this channel, but a main channel is 5,000. I got another channel on 2,000 based on movies, and I got this channel. Never thought I'd get this far. Obviously, I wanted a lot more than this, and I still have that ambition, but I never thought I'd get this far, because I didn't think I had it in me. I didn't think I had that personality to, you know, get to a certain point on YouTube. But I'm here now, and what I didn't realize was, what's even better than gaining subs is gaining trust in people, to the point where people do favors for me. Literally, someone just given me a ticket to AFL Finals game, to D's Collingwood. Someone's giving me that for free. Last year I came to Australia for the first time. Kat, a D's fan, she got me a free entry into Collingwood, Melbourne, and Melbourne Carlton as well. Two amazing games, round 21 and 22. Mark, my first day in Australia was in Perth for a day. Mark took a day out of his life to take me around to Perth in his truck. He showed me everything, footy and not footy related. He showed me as much of Perth as he could, and it was an incredible, but he did it better than tour guides. Like, it was genuinely incredible. So I appreciate that. And also meeting a lot of you as well. Meeting Daryl last year, the Blues fan who's been subbed since my first April video. I kicked a Sharon around Marvel Stadium with Cardman and Sammy G right outside Marvel until the police told us to stop. But that was a good memory as well. And how could I forget Davidoff? I'm a Hawks fan and he's a Geelong fan. Maybe I'm going to blame it on that. How could I forget Davidoff? Davidoff was on holiday in England a few years ago, and while he was in town, he asked me if he wanted to collab, and we did. And he brought me along a Hawks scarf, which was great. So when I visited Australia for the first time last year, I returned the favour. I bought him a Geelong scarf. I don't know why I didn't mention that. That's one of his memorable parts. Yeah, I appreciate also the help of the people who haven't met me. Like, some of you have helped me online with certain things, like finding AFL tickets, for example. So I appreciate all of you. If I had time, I'd name all of you, but there's so many of you. If you have helped me and haven't mentioned your name, you know who you are. There's more than just what I mentioned. I really appreciate it. I did not expect to have this impact on people, but I have that impact on people somehow. So again, I really appreciate what you guys have done for me. So yeah, anyway, this vlog's gonna be mainly just AFL. I was gonna do a separate vlog. I'm gonna head up to the Dandenong Ranges actually. There's three things to do there. There's the Puffing Billy Railway, which is sold out. You gotta pre-book it and it's not available for today, only tomorrow. There is the 1,000 steps. So there's a 1,000 step walk where you get like a view, and yeah, it sounds quite fun. After climbing Kings Canyon, I feel like I can do anything. So maybe I'll do that or maybe not. And also, Sky High Cafe. It's a restaurant. You get a view of Melbourne. It's also 20 minutes away from 1,000 steps. So yeah, I'll at least go to the restaurant. I don't know about 1,000 steps, but yeah, we shall see. First, I want to get there through public transport, not through an Uber. So let's work that out. I've got 10 hours until the AFL game starts. So I got a reasonable amount of hours to get there and get back. So let's do this. By the way, predictions for tonight. Unfortunately, don't tell Kat. Unfortunately, I think Collingwood will win, but I want Melbourne to win. I'm wearing an Arsenal hoodie, so it's like it's Melbourne colours, but it's Arsenal, but it will work. And obviously the guy gave me the ticket is D's fan as well, but I prefer the D's to the Collingwood, so obviously I'm going to back the D's. Go D's. Sorry, Collingwood fans. Now that is a towel and a half. By the way, check out yesterday's vlog. This hotel's amazing. It's basically like, I've got a flat. I've got a whole flat to myself. And it's cheap. I don't even know how. Check yesterday's vlog, it's crazy. Melbourne weather tomorrow, 11 degrees with rain. Today, 22 degrees. Unpredictable. A bit like London. As a Londoner, I'm used to unpredictable weather, but temperature changes there are quite crazy. It's mad, I went from hot outback to tropical hot Queensland to unpredictable Melbourne. That was cold when I got here. It felt like bloody London. I felt like home again. All the towers as well. It's like Australia's London. Melbourne CBD free Wi-Fi is a lifesaver. London, mate, what are you doing? Catch up. The train took 1 hour. Now I got to find an irregular bus that takes half an hour, depending when it arrives. There straight away. Came out of the station. I was confused, like, because there's two different directions. I'm just like, is that the right one? And it was. Across the road, he just waited there. I think he knew I was there. Like, I think he knew I was going to get on that bus. Because I waited like 20 seconds across the road. And he opened the door. It's a good bus driver. I'm going to the restaurant first, which is up this hill. I'm doing it first because doing 1,000 steps without any food doesn't sound like a good idea. So yeah. Why is there not a pathway for people to walk? Also, the ride down here is quite scenic. I quite like it. This better be worth it. And the view better be good. And the food. No, it's worth it. Why did I doubt this? There's Melbourne right there. I cannot spot the MCG. Maybe you have a better ride than I do. I can't spot any stadium, to be fair. A bit far out. I mean, not bad. Not bad, Mask. It's a good recommendation. Fair enough. That's the restaurant. Please keep off. Well, this makes it a bit awkward for a selfie, mate. Where would the MCG be in this? And a Marvel somewhere in between the buildings. Palmy and nachos. Looks good. Looks really bloody good. Apart from the chips. The fries don't look too great, but regardless, let's dig in. I don't know where this is. The phone is here. Not getting the magnet, but apparently this is somewhere. Not that I'm that bothered. That one's a bit dodgy. No souvenir for me then. There's no key rings either. They run out. That's funny. It's amazing what you can see from Sky Mount Dandenong. The Taj Mahal. It's good banter. I like it. $1 each. Why not? Fancy that one. I dig into my Kit Kat ice cream. My word, that palmy was amazing. With the cheese on top, it was so good. The only one I tasted that was better was the one last year at the MCG, in that Melbourne fan club thing, in the premium area. That was elite, but this will take second place. Also, those nachos, succulents, my friends. Succulents. I'm losing my voice, sorry. The salad, even the salad was great. The chips were just, the fries were not very good. But still, overall, that was a good meal. That was a very good meal. I appreciate it, and the view was good as well. So, thank you recommendation, Mask. I appreciate that. That was good. I don't know if I want to do 1,000 steps now. I might actually not do it. I might just, it could be something I do next time. I don't know if it's worth doing. I'll see. I'll make up my mind on the bus. $5 for parking? It's a good thing I don't drive. I don't know what accent that was. Word, mate, these bus stops are so... they're not really, they're bus stops, but there's no, designated space for them. Well, there is for that one. Not for that one. That's just on the bloody road, mate. I wonder how old this tree is. Quite old, I imagine. The ice cream was fine. Nothing that special about it. It was just ice cream. I didn't even taste the Kit Kat, to be honest with you. 688, Monday to Friday. 12:20. I've got 20 minutes to that. For the exploring, genuinely, the rest is either A4 related, or I might go to a cinema one day, and I might meet some people with some subscribers. So apart from meeting some subscribers, and maybe going to the cinema, and then A4 related stuff, that's it. We've explored Northern Territory, the Outback, Queensland, Cairns, Port Douglas, and this part of Victoria. I explored much more Victoria last year. Definitely have a watch of last year's vlogs. They were a great time. I went to Sydney on a day trip. I went down the Great Ocean Road. Phillip Island. I went to Canberra to see a white lion, very rare. We did a lot of fun stuff over there. Plus I saw 8 AFL games, 14 of the 18 teams. So once again, check out those vlogs. It's good promo for myself because I'm on the same channel as those vlogs are on. Go check them out if you're new. I know some people will be new because this is finals, Melbourne Collingwood. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's a massive game. Whoever wins, may the best team win. I'm going to back for the D's, but again, whoever wins, may the best team win. Last year, my first ever AFL game was Melbourne Collingwood at the MCG, 70k. I'm just like, I want to experience that in a sellout, and I'm going to do that today. And I also want to experience a finals game, and that's what I'm here for. So the fact that I am doing it for free as well, that's just, I am very fortunate, very fortunate. Like, I was with the Melbourne cheer squad for that Collingwood game in the second half. At the end of the game, hearing Collingwood just echoing, because like we were the cheer squad were there, then we had Collingwood left and right of us, like their fans were just surrounding us. So it was just like echoing. It was just like, oh my days, this is something else. This is something else, mate. This is AFL. I really wish I could see a Collingwood-Carlton game, which could happen if Collingwood lose today. But I'm going home at the end of the week. So I'll be back in England when the semi-finals happen. I live in Victoria, by the way. I do recommend that place. If you want dinner, you got to reserve it. But lunch, you can just go there. If you want like a nighttime dinner in the sunset, you can reserve it. But I recommend it for any Victorians who haven't been here before. Dandenong Rages, Sky High Cafe. It's really nice. It's very nice. They open for lunch at 11. I don't know what time dinner is, but I think it's because it's a 7 or 8 or something like that. That's when they close. But yeah, good customer service as well. Great staff over there. So I recommend it. A lot of people are going there now. I got it at a good time. In before the tourists. Got a cafe here. It's nice. Wow. So that's actually the shortest walk here. There's longer walks than that. What's the space anyway? Average human speed, Apple Maps speed, Google Maps. I don't even know. 1.5 hours return. How many hours is that in Davidoff times? That's what I want to know. Very steep, narrow, slippery steps. Oh, let's go. One way, two way. What does that even mean, man? Come on. Rest in peace. Look, I told you guys I did 1,000 steps. There's no need to do that one, even though this looks a lot harder. That's a lyrebird. And that one is Ramblers. 1,000 is that way. Guys, I'm not pissing out of anything, all right? I didn't come here for that one. So you can't look at me and say, you didn't do that one. You chickened out that way. I didn't chicken out, my friends. I told you I was coming for the 1,000 steps, okay? So don't come at me. I came to go this way. Okay, I'm picking the intermediate way, not the easy way. So that in itself is good. Trees, tall trees, yay. It was uphill at first, now it's a bit more flat. This place is very nice looking. I am way too unfit, man. But the views are nice. Kings Canyon was much harder than this. And I'm still bloody like powering through it. Got my water, there's a lot of flies here. Oh, I'm out the outback now, out of Queensland. I no longer need a fly net. No, I still do. Up here I do. Well, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Just fantastic, mate. Let me take my hoodie off. I'll take my hoodie off. Another nice memorial. Keep your drink with you. Check. Let's go. Just at about 150 steps. Only got 100 meters. View's nice. There's a lot more plaques. That one's a guide. Some memorials. They're nicely well placed. I didn't record all of them because I don't want to drop my phone. I will finish this. I've done most of the walk. It's just that the second half of it is just all steps, apart from this bit here. It's a nice little pathway. Oh no, there's more steps. There is a lot of rest stops that look like this. They put a lot of them on. I feel like they knew people like me would try and walk this. Funny feeling, sitting on this bench watch people go past me. They're like, everyone's like, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. How are you? Better than me, I assume. You're taking the, oh my days. The steps get bigger, of course they do. Great view. 100 meters left. A few small steps for man and a lot of large steps for Davidoff. I hear voices. That means I'm near the top. People pass me, I can hear them. Brilliant. He's copyright, but I would play Randy Orton's Adobe theme song right now because I do hear voices, and not just in my head, and they are talking to me.
Yeah, I just ditched him.
Oh, sorry, you were with him, but you came forward.
Rest in peace. I'm at the top. There's another trail 50 minutes away, and it's to the toilets as well, and it's not as steep, and there's a pathway. I'll do that. There's some water, not drinkable. This is drinkable. Let's go. We don't want to be remembered as heroes. We just want to be remembered. That's a good quote. I like that. 17. Gee. There's the quote again. Bloody hell, mate, you can drive up here. Just seen a magpie. Not now, mate. I have time for you tonight, magpies. I'll see plenty of them tonight. I don't need to see a magpie right now. No cats and dogs. No horses. No trailbacks. What about magpies? Can you ban them as well? I feel the rain coming. Keep off the slow. I hope they mean that and not this, because I'm on this. Don't know if you can read that. Picnics, barbecues here. I just thought, hey, where's the bins? There's my answer. That's where the bins are, not here. I head back down. There's less tiring. Let's head back to Melbourne. There's another one. Maybe when I come back in March, I'll do it. Ooh, this is good. What on earth is that? I thought it was a swan or a seagull. It's got yellow hair. What is that? Went through that way, came back through the steep way, so I didn't go that way, which is the easiest. I'll take that as a big W, definitely. I'm feeling my right and left calves again. I thought I recovered from the King's Canyon. Apparently I have not. To be fair, last time it was just not just my calves, but it was also my hamstrings, my thighs, my right elbow and my shoulder. They're fine, but my calves, they're feeling it again. It's that King's Canyon. It's done me in. And alas, we say goodbye. Let's get to Melbourne. Melbourne Demons, to beat the Magpies, you need courage. You need endurance to last the whole game. You need mateship. Teamwork makes the dream work. And you need to make sacrifices. We can do this, Demons. Looked up my hotel just to like check out to get back. And it seems like I picked a great location. Literally on the train, 10 minutes. 10 minutes from the station next to my hotel to Jolimont. What more could you ask for? Bus, perfectly timed again, just like when I first came here. I went out to the bus stop. It was there in 2 minutes. Now, one stop to the station, Upper Fern Tree Gully. 5 minutes to the train. Back to Melbourne. AFL Finals FIFA starts now. The train stations too. Oh no, WA Smith. Everywhere you go, everywhere you travel, they're always there. Southern Cross. We meet again. There's a cyclist running towards me. Into that AFL store over there. It's a sports store, but it's mainly AFL, sporting something. Spencer Outlet Centre. And I went in there because I wanted to look around, you know, merchandise. You know that Hawks hoodie I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, if you watched it? There was a Hawks hoodie I saw, classic, that I chose not to get. I saw it again, $30 cheaper, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'll get it. So I'll show you in a second. It's so windy, man. Oh man, it's starting to rain as well. Brilliant. How windy it is. Sometimes it's good to wait, because you get it $30 cheaper at a different shop. Yes, they didn't have Legend codes, you know, so I still had to go there to get that, but still, this works. This works well. Yes. Oh, 3 hours to the game. Let's head over to the G. Oh, blimey, it is pissing it down, my friends. Prepared, my friends. Remember, I was here last year in August, it was freezing, and I thought, it's only a month later in September, so it might still be quite cold. So I brought my jacket from England, just in case, and it's proved useful already. Even though it's going to be colder tomorrow, I knew I needed it tomorrow, but I need it now. So at least I brought it along, you know. I was right to bring it. I need to find gate 1 ASAP. I don't know why I'm walking on this, no one else is, I'm the only idiot here. Walking on literal sand. Well done, David, you bloody idiot. I need to put myself on this. An ice cream van. Are you taking the... Yeah, let's get some ice cream and some donuts along the way, yes, in the heavy rain. Let's do this. Towards gate 1. Great job. Just get soaked, why don't you? Wait, the wrong direction. Oh my days. To Australia to escape English weather. Got to see more of it. Direction now. Going out to gate 2. At least I'm on gate 2. It's non-existent apparently. It's kind of because of the rain, but still, I mean, way too soon. Everyone just ran in the rain. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're in for a very wet day. 1, level 4, block 229, row A, right in front of level 4, seat 12. That's exactly where I'm sitting. If you want to like check the view from the seat on the website. On a drain. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Just getting all the photos I can. Yeah, even the roof, mate, which was great. There's my seat for the day. Hopefully it's a classic day.
Team Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden sun and wealth for toil, our home is earth like sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, at every stage, advance Australia fair. In joyful springs, then let us sing, advance Australia.
Come on, guys. And so it begins!
Take it, Bobby.
Fucking take it. Should be pulling it, mate. Go, Melbourne! Smash it in her head! Mongrels! Get your fucking bullying off the field too, you fucking mongrel.
That's some respect, seriously.
Joe Dandenong, Miss.
These two clubs absolutely hate each other. I mean, I kind of knew that already, but they absolutely hate each other. Constant back and forth. Next to me, he went somewhere in the second quarter, never came back, I don't know where he's gone. But he was shouting all sorts of words, literally right to his left, Magpies fans. So like, there's Collingwood and Melbourne around me, so I'm feeling the vibes, the toxic vibes. I'm not sure what happened to the injury in his first quarter, I don't know, because he got stretched off, he didn't walk off. So it looked pretty serious, but there was a lot of tension over that foul. A lot of tension between the players, fans. The atmosphere, mate. Hearing the roars, mainly from Collingwood, because nobody's not done much scoring-wise. The roars from Collingwood, every single goal, it's mad. The start of the game, obviously, national anthem after the end of that, the roar was crazy. The roar at the start of the game. There was one set shot, I didn't record it, I wish I did, but it was a long-range shot. For Collingwood, right? I think it was first quarter. So he kicks it, I can't remember who it was. He kicks it, and it's from distance, right? And the Collingwood fans are not too loud yet. They're like, you can hear them anticipating it. You can hear them like nervously waiting. And just as it goes in, you hear the roar. It was one of the most incredible roars of the whole game. I just shot it on camera. It was just amazing, like when they started roaring, like from the moment he kicked it, the ball was in the air. Just before it went in, that's when they finally realised it was in. The roar was crazy. So yeah, I don't like Collingwood, but they are creating a crazy atmosphere. They were very toxic for the injury though. Like they were shouting Collingwood. Like one of your players seriously injured another player, and you're shouting Collingwood. Okay, mate, relax. Okay, we get that you support Collingwood, but someone is seriously injured, and one of your players did it. Have a bit of class there. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But apart from that, like they had a great atmosphere, and they have been louder than Melbourne fans. Maybe there's more than the Melbourne fans, but regardless, atmosphere in general has been great and also toxic, but most of the loudness is from the Collingwood fans, and rightly so. They're winning. I just winked, I don't mean that. They're winning comfortably. D's, like, second quarter was a bit slower, but the D's coming to get in the game. They had a few shots here and there, they missed them. They need to do something because the margin's not that big. The margin's not yet. The margin's not that big, but Collingwood look in control. Melbourne need a very good third quarter because otherwise it will slip away. Because Collingwood have always got goal in them, and so far they are playing better. They're the better team. They have been all season in fairness, but the D's did beat them in the regular season. So the D's can do it, and the D's are good at chasing a game towards the end. But they might need to do well in the third quarter first if they need to chase it at the end, because they could lose it in this quarter. But I'm looking forward to it, the second half. So far, the main thing in the atmosphere has just been incredible. Apart from the injury toxicity, but yeah, you guys tell me more about the injury, because they didn't even show replays here. I don't know, maybe at home you have replays more, but over here, like, either you saw it in real time or you didn't. I was looking somewhere else. Sorry, the cat's not in the vlog because she had something to come up. She had to go straight into the stadium, so she couldn't meet me. But she just messaged me on WhatsApp, like, this is one way to find out how much these two teams hate each other. Yeah, I agree. I have really found out, like, these two absolutely hate each other. And it's creating for, it's quite the vibe. The guy next to me that was shouting and swearing in the first quarter, right? I had my hoodie on, I was hiding my laughter, I was smiling, I was trying not to laugh right next to him. It was so funny hearing him, like, when we were swearing or not. He was always saying something hilarious. He was so stressed out. Then he went missing in the second quarter, I don't know where he went. He dropped his bear, he left. I don't know where he's gone, but I hope he's alright. But he was shouting top of his lungs. There's another guy behind me, like 3 rows back. Yeah, in my area, it's been these fans that have been shouting a lot. Collingwood fans not so much, but I guess they've been happier. But in the lower tier, my word, the Collingwood fans, quite something. But yeah, again, great atmosphere. I want to close the game. And I did predict Collingwood to win this, but I want them to lose. But as it's going, it's looking like the Magpies will win. Please let me be wrong. I just want to say, like, the Magpies fans and the D's fans, they can go at each other all they want. I'll be a happy hawk in the middle, just smiling as all the chaos ensues. I'm like that meme of that girl when the house is on fire, and she's looking like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That was a bit crazy. Maynard's a fan favourite, you know. Got to see the replay because apparently it was like really bad. And I would expect it to be bad because it hit him. The guy couldn't even walk off the field. He got stretched off. But yeah, Maynard, towards the end, he was getting cheers from Collingwood fans and booze from Melbourne fans, you know. That sort of toxicity. These two really hate each other. Melbourne still didn't wake up in the third quarter, I feel. Yes, they scored a few goals, but they missed a few. They missed an opportunity there, I think. If their third quarter was a bit better accuracy-wise, they could have won this game because in the last quarter they almost got there. They got a few goals, they were just 7 points away. They looked better in the last quarter. It's the first quarter they actually looked better. Surrounded by Collingwood fans. There are these fans as well. So much more fun. So, a question for Collingwood fans watching. Ginnivan, when he came on as a sub, got massive cheers. Why? What did he do? I'm very confused. Like the way he came on, they cheered him like he was some war hero or something. I'm just like, what's the big reception for Ginnivan? What's he done? I want to know. This was electric. Like I expected, like any game that involved Collingwood would be the best atmosphere-wise game, and it was certainly very loud. It was very toxic, especially for the Maynard incident. But my word, it was quite something. Carlton, first final in 10 years tomorrow, and I'll be there. I expect it to be just as loud, alright? It's your turn to outdo Collingwood. See how you do tomorrow. The Swans are dangerous though. Yeah, look, Melbourne looked better in the last quarter. This first quarter they actually looked better the whole game. But they just were a bit more accurate in the third quarter and even the first two quarters. They could have actually snatched it, because you know, fairly low scoring game. You can barely see me now, I'm sorry. You're watching Darth Vader review the game. But yeah, it was low scoring, you know, and it was there for the taking. And Melbourne, just with a few goals here and there, they almost got there. If they were just a bit better in the first three quarters, accuracy-wise, they could have gotten there. Just a bit more accuracy, that's all they could have taken. But in the end, the team that's better on paper won the game. You know? First, almost all the season, now they're straight to a prelim. Shouldn't really be surprised. I predicted them to, get a minor premiership, so even start the season, I saw something in them. And now, they're one game away from the grand final. Somebody please stop them. There's a space on this platform. Coming out of Flagstaff Station. That's where my hotel is. My hotel's near there. So it's pretty convenient. It's not Southern Cross, but it's a stop away. So it's not too bad. Hearing fans of both sides talking. Magpies fans obviously very happy. Apart from one Magpies lady, she was just like, 3 quarters were great, last quarter, not good enough. She wants everything in every quarter, mate. There's one Melbourne fan though, like, he must have been like 60 years old or something, talking to his wife. He was just like 18 scoring shots to 15, more inside 50s, but we can't kick straight. I'm just like, yeah, I agree, but I wasn't talking to him, but like in my head I was just like, I agree, but it was that bad? Melbourne had more scores than Collingwood? It was like, wait, Melbourne had more scoring shots than Collingwood? I checked the AFL app straight away, and as soon as the train cleared up or something, because I'm just like, oh wait. That's true. I noticed that many in the last quarter, they had more inside 50s in the last couple quarters, the second half basically, and they had more opportunities. But I didn't realise it was that bad as a whole in the entire game. All because they can't bloody kick straight. If they could genuinely fix their goal kicking, like they would have easily been in the prelim today. And the more scoring shot says it all. I didn't even realise it was that bad until I bloody heard the guy talk. I'll let you know my hotel by the way in tomorrow's vlog, Carlton vlog. It'll be a lot shorter because I won't be exploring anywhere, but we'll be meeting up with someone. But yeah, tomorrow you'll know what hotel I'm staying in, because I'm going to another hotel the day after, so you'll find out soon. I got a nice surprise. I'm in a total of 6 hotels over 2 weeks on this holiday. Quite mad. Let me know your thoughts down below. Collingwood fans, Melbourne fans, neutral fans. Let me know what you think of this game. And I'll see you guys soon. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Carlton, Sydney tomorrow. See you then. Goodbye.